Hello everyone. In today's uh, video, I'm going to show you how to integrate or use the OpenAI API with our .NET Core API. So here we are going to integrate that Open API to get the required data. So our input will be a plain search, natural language search uh, query. Means we will give the plain inputs to our API, and that input will be used by OpenAI to retrieve the inputs, uh, and that inputs we will be use it with our SQL query, and that SQL query will execute on database, and we will provide the required result. So let me show you, and for this implementation we will be using Grok, because Grok is a free, and while creating the API key we do not require to provide our credit card or those details. So it is completely free and it is faster comparing to other LLMs. So that's why I am going to use the Grok here, and their model and the API keys I am going to use for that one. So here we need to in for this implementation we need to add the REST shark package here. It is required with the when we use the Grok, and here I have created one controller here, search with AI, and this is the request model. Yes, this is the input in natural language query. Plain input will be there, and we will get the response in this format. And this query parameter we will getting it from OpenAPI. So this new endpoint I have added. Then it is we are calling the service layer. In the service layer, it generates a SQL where clause using this generate where clause using from natural language. What is the inputs we are providing here? If I see the implementation here, so it read the configuration API key from the configuration. Then the model we are using it. That model details we need to provide in app configuration, and the API URL. Those details are there, and this is the system prompt we need to provide to get the required where clause details from OpenAPI. Then we are calling this, we are passing this payload to the Grok API that we want to call here. We are getting these details, that response we are getting, and that response we are extracting here in this function, the exact where clause detail input details that we are getting, and those input details we are passing it to this another function. This will be get added in this query, the where clause, and this whole query will get executed on the database and retrieve the required data. So let me show you our table. So this is our table. Select execute. So we have this 4 records in the database, and our input query will be to get the data greater than having age greater than 21. So we will be we should get these 2 records, AB, this is with ID 1 and 6. So now let's run this application. takes some time for loading. Okay, now this is our API. Just with AI. So here we will be giving plain text, which will client will pass it to this API. So that plain text layer will be like this one. So all the records having more than 21. Can I execute it? Okay. See. We are getting model Lama 3.370p, and this API URL, and this is a prompt URL column. All this we are using all these inputs. We are calling the OpenAPI. Okay. We got a successful response. Okay. But where class we are getting, okay, is 24 is greater than 21, and now we go to this query. The details we are passing it to this SQL query. It will get executed on server and provide all the details. See, we are getting the output here. So in this way we can integrate our open API with our .NET Core web API. This is what I wanted to discuss here. Thank you.